Hey guys, it's Stacy for Chapter Chicks, and I'm sorry about the lighting, but it's storming really bad outside right now, so if you hear thunder and rain, that's what's going on here. Today I'll be doing my April wrap-up and my May to be read. Jessica and I usually do this together, but we couldn't find time to come together to do it, so we decided to do separate ones for you guys. So I kind of got stuck on a book this month, so I'll talk about that later in the book, because I didn't get very many books read last month. You like my ring? I got it for 50 cents at a yard sale, and I just kind of wanted to wear it in the video because I can't wear it in my day-to-day life because I constantly do this. So the first book I'm going to talk about is one that I forgot to showcase in the last month's wrap-up, and that is Perfect Chemistry by Simone Alcalez. It is amazing. I really loved this book. I give it a thumbs up. The first book I finished in April was I Am Number 4, The Lost Files by Pittacus Lore. This is volume 1 in the Lost Files series that goes with the Lorien Legacy series. I think I've already reviewed this. I highly enjoyed it. I thought it was a perfect add-on to the series. It does what an add-on's actually supposed to do. I'm going to die. This storm is so bad. If you like the Lorien Legacies, I highly recommend picking up this add-on series to it because it was really good. The last book I finished in April was The Immortal Rules by Julie Kagawa. This is the first book in the Blood of Eden series. I give it a middle thumb just simply because I overhyped myself when it came to this book. I love Julie Kagawa. I love vampires, and the mashup between the two I thought was just going to be an explosion of happiness for me. So I overhyped myself. I didn't even know that was possible. Despite me overhyping myself, it was still a really good setup to the series. So much so that I've already bought the second book in the series, and I'm really looking forward to getting it. So, yes! The third book I started in April was Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky. This is the book I got stuck on. As you can see, it's really hard for me to get into this story. It's not that it's bad or anything. I haven't really even got into the main story. I'm just starting to scratch the surface of it. It's the pacing of the story is different from what I'm used to, and it's taken me a while to kind of get into that flow. But I am not going to give up on it. It's a big book. So this is also my first one in my May to be read. It did put me in a reading slump. Every time someone asks me how to get out of a reading slump, I always suggest that you read a book that you're really excited about. I have such a set TBR reading pile that I cannot deter from. I've tried before when I was in a reading slump to just push all the books in my TBR pile aside and then pick up a brand new one. But I almost had a mini panic attack. I kind of have a touch OCD to the point where I have to go in order. Like when I'm cleaning my room, when I'm doing my homework, when I'm reading, I have to go in order. It's just my OCD thing, and I have to do it. The trick that I am trying to get me out of a reading slump is to co-read a book with it, the next book on my TBR pile, to see if that helps. Like I'll read a chapter from this one, and then I'll read a chapter from that one, and it is helping. Crime and Punishment is my standalone read for the month. Second one in my TBR pile is Heaven by Alexandra Adorno-Teto. This is the third and final book in the Halo trilogy. Heaven is my series challenge for the month. After this one, I'll be done with the Halo series, and I'll have completed my first series of the year. Very excited for that. My recommended book for the month is Marissa Goodbar. I think I'm saying that right. This one I'm really looking forward to because rarely do you guys recommend a book to me that I don't like, but the concept sounds so unique that it could really be a home run of a book, or it could fall flat on its face. It's about a girl named Tessa. She finds this tapestry that has a unicorn on it and a box of old books that comes into her possession. When she gets it, strange things starts to happen to her. For my series novel of the month, Something Deadly Comes This Way by Kim Harrison. This is the third book in the Once Dead Twice Shy series. I started that series a very long time ago, like at the beginning of my booktube experience, and it's alright. This is kind of one of those series that is good, but it gets swept to the back of my mind. It doesn't really stand out all that much, but when I am reading it, I do enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to getting this one out of the way. And then for my dusty novel, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I'm really excited for this one. I'm so excited to the point where I think it's going to help me get through all these books very fast because I've been wanting to read it for a while. And Yes, and you're probably shocked, like, no, you still have not read it, but I've heard nothing but good things about this book. Hopefully I will get out of this reading slump. It needs to happen. I don't like being in this place. Biggest thing I've noticed about myself when I'm in a slump is I'm very grumpy and mean. Like, I noticed that during my last big slump because reading relaxes me and gives me such enjoyment. It's like a happy boost for me that if I'm not doing it, I become a grouchy person. People just think like there's something wrong with me, like I'm sick or I'm off balance or something, because I really am off balance because I'm not getting my dose of happiness from reading. So hopefully this slump will go away before that happens, because I get very grumpy when I'm in a slump. Don't want that to happen. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Bye.